Continuing with MK11 here at Combo Breaker 2022 live in person in the meet space. It's real life. My name's Ultra David and I'm here as you can see with Saki Sakura.
What's up, Ultra David? How you doing tonight or today? It's still afternoon somewhere.
It definitely is, and here we are going to be continuing with pools like we just mentioned. So we had one wave of pools already. Maybe you watched that earlier. We're going to be continuing with the second wave of pools right now. And we'll get into this when maybe we have some time. But man, we have some killers in this set of pools.
Yes, right now we're going to be seeing Turkey. The legendary Kodo god himself has been really up and coming with MK11 as far as placements in tournaments, both online and offline. And of course versus Kaiser as well.
Yeah, Turkey definitely somebody to look for in this. We have other players like Ludi is in this bracket.
Yes.
Sizoth is a strong player from my region is in this bracket. I'm going to be looking forward to that. In the other pool we're looking at, we are looking at players like Nicholas.
Yes, from CEO, one of the winners or grand finalists for sure. We also have Zintai, one of the most well-known Shang players, as well as Big Daddy G, Cusco. Ton of people from just all over the country. It's crazy how many have turned up here at Combo Breaker.
That's how it works, man. And you know what? At this stage of the game's life, there is not a lot of fluff in pools. Like, people are showing up here knowing how to play MK11 at this point.
Absolutely, but this is going to be Turkey versus Kaiser, Kodo versus Jackie. A matchup that we tend to see quite often, especially with Jackie being the meta character of MK11.
For sure. Kodo extremely strong, no doubt about that. Already got the corner. Ooh.
Okay, nice flower spot there on the down one. Does with the command grab, taking that first hit.
A bit scrambly in the corner, but that's totally fine. Oh, just outside of range.
Oh, okay. Going ahead and missing the anti-air. Not going to be able to convert off of that though. Just try to get in, but a punish. And here we go, Turkey able to seal the deal with that command grab and closing it out in the corner.
Exactly the kind of round he wanted. Never let Jackie get started at all. It was all offense from Turkey.
Absolutely.
Look at the whip punish thing. Let's go, footsies.
That was very well done and amping up that command grab. Here we go. Tries to get it down three. Goes for the shrapnel. Not going to extend it. And here we go. Turkey finding his path here.
And still not consistently strong offense coming out of Kaiser. Turkey's D, when it has come up, to be fair, has been strong.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the biggest thing when you're playing against Jackie as Kodo, is you want to stop her from actually getting out of that corner. Here we go, starting up some pressure. Nice tech from Turkey.
Kaiser looking a little bit timid. Here's a chance finally to make something happen. Okay, fine. The defensive bars are gone, but it's still Kaiser up close.
Yeah, and this is also Kodo that has a ton of health. Not as much health as earlier in the game, but still 1050. Very nice. And Turkey sealing this round. We're going to go back going into the next set.
How about on offline play where you can actually go back and restart the match right away? Beautiful.
It's chef's kiss. You don't have to wait out the fatalities
yeah, exactly.
finishers or anything like that.
Go back to character select every single time. Yeah.
All right, beautiful whip punish here. Not going to use the crushing blow instead, getting all that damage there. Going to amp up that command grab. Oh my goodness, this movement from Turkey is insane. Just that whip punishing deal. Okay, not going to complete the punish though on Kaiser's end, but still gets the side switch.
The defense, look at this out of Turkey. Everything is firing on all cylinders for this guy right now. It's the offense, it's the whiff punishing, it's the defense, it's all there.
Yeah, and with that, stealing that first round in the second game, Turkey looking very good. I feel like Kaiser's just trying to get in and start that momentum of Jackie, but Turkey has both movement, defense, and just looking very solid. All right, another command grab, and that is 35%. Kodo hurts. Another forward two there.
And just directly back into it. Even after the defensive bars were lost, Kaiser was still in the bad situation. And so it's a quick 2-0 so far for Turkey. Look, we mentioned Turkey earlier. He's a very strong player. Has had a ton of success online over the last couple of years.
One of the favorites, actually, from what I was hearing in the earlier pools as well. Again, an up-and-comer, has been looking really strong with Kodo. Not to say that Kodo hasn't been a first pick for a lot of players, right? But once you master this character, it's a very tough character to
sure. And if you can prevent Jackie, again, from getting her game going, then fantastic.
Absolutely. And here we go with that command grab. Oh, another thing to mention too, David, is with Jackie, she needs that defense meter to go for those leaps.
Yeah.
With that being said, no breakaway. It's hard to go with that.
It's a bad decision to have to make as Jackie. Either you give up the different ranges on your jump, or you get out of a combo that you don't want to take, right?
Yep.
Hard decision to make.
All right, nice
Here we go.
counter there. Starts up this momentum. Turkey with no defense meter, gonna have to take all of this damage plus the goo.
I'm happy to see that for Kaiser. It's the first extended combo that he's actually had. And he turns into the offense, important to see.
Yep, and here, okay, using the interactable. Nice flawless block on the forward two. Does have to hold that amp disc.
Hey.
Nice down one anti-air.
Match point now for Turkey. In that round, again, there was a moment where Kaiser looked a little stronger, picking up a little bit. The flawless block again.
Okay. Going for this command grab to throw into the corner. Keep that side switch.
Hey.
Does flawless block those forward twos, but again, it is hard. Oh! And the jump in on the flawless block as well. Not gonna be able to end that combo with the command grab, but goes for the crushing blow here.
The techs have been so good.
Okay, this is the momentum Kaiser could be using. Again, this is a lot of help, but this is also Jackie with her own damage. Oh, tries to go
Yo,
for
the
overhead.
Come on! And he is about a beam plus slight pressure away from doing this.
Oh, and this is chip
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I mean, what do you do at that point? That is a KO situation.
Kodo just throws up the sun, praises the sun. It's like, I'm just sunbathing, just taking it easy, and literally all can do just stand under that sun.
So yeah, that's pool H241. So if you'd like to follow along at home, head to start.gg, not smash.gg, start.gg, and just search for Combo Breaker, and you can see everything that's going on, not just Mortal Kombat 11, but there's a ton of different games going on here this weekend. If you want to follow along, easy to do so in just that way. So we mentioned Turkey. We're looking at him to make a deep run.
Yes.
And if you are, haven't been paying attention to how the pools work, 4 out from each pool.
Yes.
So that is to say that if Turkey wins one more time, he will make it into what is effectively winners finals of his side of the pool, right? So it's a little truncated, but again, there is no fluff in the pool.
None.
Here at Combo Breaker at
actually
FK11.
Very, very stacked. It's insane how amazing the community has really turned up for Combo Breaker. While we get these next matches ready, I do want to mention that if you are just tuning in into this pool, earlier at the 10 a.m. pools, we do have Kombat, Diddle, BGY currently in top 48. So already all those names, super strong.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, and already showing up and doing an amazing job.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out in the other pool as well. That's where OPS Rattlehead is, who I love watching. He's one of my favorite players to watch. If you're unfamiliar with him, he's a sightless player who kills it in MK and has been doing so for a really long time. Always shows up to Combo Breaker and a couple of other events, and it's always a blast to watch.
It's actually amazing how accessible MK can be.
Yeah.
I always feel like that's really important to highlight, especially when we see players that are, obviously disabled, but they're performing so well, and it's amazing to see.
Not everybody was able to make it. That's how it is these days. I know a couple of folks who signed up and just unfortunately wasn't able to make it. Glasner's an example in this pool. I hope he's feeling well out there. Unfortunate timing to not be feeling well.
Yes.
But, that
is
happened to a few people, of course.
Nature of coming back offline,
Yeah.
especially still during the middle of the pandemic, and we're still trying to move forward and obviously keep the scene alive. But again, one of the biggest things and something to really highlight is the fact that the NRS scene has just been constantly staying alive with tournaments, both online, even offline. Just literally this past week, I actually saw that there was an offline in New York or New Jersey, and that's amazing. So shout out to that crew as well as all of the scenes just keeping this game alive.
Has been extremely active online.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to be able to play in a tournament, this is a scene where you can do it, no doubt.
Such a good netcode too.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The perfect recipe for a perfect game, right?
All right, so we're headed in now to, I believe it was Bacon Lord and Beaver. Winner here will play against either Afterburn or Goatology.
So what's crazy is I am very familiar with Bacon Lord, another well-known Cetrion player. This is another character that is also part of the meta if you're someone who prefers the projectile game, as well as some frame traps if you're liking to keep your opponent from not pressing buttons. It's going to be very interesting to see how it works out here. Bacon Lord, again, a very well-known name. Beavers, I think might have gone for Sub-Zero there, unless the button check. Sometimes, you know, that's the tech.
Nope, he's making it happen. And we'll see what he got. Okay, so air axe.
Yep.
I assume it's classic Cetrion build. I'm not even going to ask about that.
The geysers, the ground pound.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards.
Uh-huh, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
slide, of course. You got to have that one.
Yeah, the air axe is actually a really good pick when it comes to Cetrion. Kind of keeps the air game a little bit in between them.
Sure, yeah.
So one-sided.
And nobody's picked cold shoulder on purpose in a year and a half.
Okay, nice punish there from Beaver. Bacon Lord trying to make it happen, goes for the stand one. He's going to reset some neutros there with Tornado. Okay, teleport, tries to go for the stand one, but does get down one out there. We both have win buttons right now. Both have Fatal Blow.
Ooh, backdash!
Oh!
Yes,
Right there.
called it out. Beaver had been playing pretty patiently and in fact had a down one in reaction to the teleport from before, but this time with Bacon Lord backdashing, getting the whip punish is a great call.
Yeah, that's the thing about Cetrion, is also one of the best backdashes in the game. You can teleport in, backdash, do the whiff punish, even just like literally tease your opponent from actually pressing that button. Oh, and the overhead, we do get hit by those offline.
yeah. Don't believe the propaganda that it's so easy to react to offline.
Okay, nice trade there. Put it down one, another overhead, and this is crushing blow for Beaver.
So insistent about taking this round, he's got to do it if he's going to take the game.
Nice.
Go!
Really good reversal there. Tries to go for the overhead, but does get the rollout.
Axe. Bacon Lord patient, that's fine.
That's the one thing here for Beaver, is getting that health lead. Play it patient, play it slow. You want to slow down Cetrion, you want to have that health lead. If not, you're playing death by 1,000 feet.
And I love that look that we had right there as Bacon Lord just shrugged his shoulders. Look, everybody's going to hit by an overhead, right? Don't let that stress you out.
Trust me.
Just be careful. React to it when it happens. And that was actually a punish, but a missed opportunity there. Beaver, though, able to get the slide out and throw in the corner.
Just react, dude. Easy, right?
Oh, and the whip grab. And here we go. Go for the plus frame.
Okay, all right, yeah. Much more grab focus now.
And that's something too about Rockball. Okay, we do punish the slide. Very nice. Very solid there from Bacon Lord.
We saw a big adaptation in that last round.
Yes.
It was more about grabs because in the previous round, you know, Beavers had been blocking.
Yes.
And then it was clearly that it was slide or it was overhead into slide were really the two options that we saw most commonly out of Beaver. And so specifically, that's what Bacon Lord was looking for. That's the adaptation you need.
Absolutely.
So denies the first part of the loading up on the KB with that breakaway. Oh!
Oh, and that is a punish off of that ice ball. Once again, goes for the strike throw, instead going to the mid. Nice, another punish here. I like that Bacon Lord's calling out the reversal slide. That's really important again, and like you mentioned, the adaptation there.
Could be an invitation for more overheads. We'll see what Beaver does.
Oh, tries
Plus
to get
here.
a second hit. Absolutely get it.
Interesting. First time he's gone with the low chain. Oh no! First time I was hoping it was Rising Ice. That's exactly what we saw, but he didn't get the combo.
And completing
My
the full
patience
one
runs out.
string there. It's kind of standard to see Sub-Zeros with that Rising Ice combo. Again, it's the damage output.
Yeah.
But it is tricky because, of course, the hitbox on it, you have to make sure you're in a nice spot to get the full damage.
Here we go. Has gone for grab after that a couple of times. Yes. Bacon Lord stuck.
The
Oh!
wake sneak up, and that's a punish into the crushing blow. I like the teleport option. Just come back down and play the next part of the game. Beautiful counter hit there. Goes for the strike throw, gets it. Pushing Beaver into the corner.
Bacon Lord stealing some turns. No cancel.
And right now, just full-on trading here happening between these two. Bacon Lord with the health can probably sit back here and just play it safe. Only has to keep an eye out for the ice ball and the slide.
Again, plus, yes, this time still blocks. Bacon Lord Z is there. Yo! The big guns coming out!
That hurt me just as much as it hurt. Bacon Lord.
The big sigh and the eyes to the heavens. I so understand. But again, I mean, as I said before, he had been blocking low slide, and if you're looking to block low, that can happen.
Yup, it's one of those things where the mind game of the slide and the overhead happens, but we have seen Bacon Lord adjust previously when it comes down to the final round.
Disgraceful.
Okay, does get the hit with the boulder.
Okay, let's go.
Trying to condition that jump. Bacon Lord sitting really nice right now in this full screen pressure.
Yo, the full screen frame traps are so legit right now. Tons of chip each time. It's not flawless blocking, which could be really important when you're trying to contend with that.
Yes, you have to flawless block those boulders, especially when you're not putting characters whose movement is just not that strong compared to the rest of the cast. Bacon Lord sitting over 2-0 right now. Beaver probably trying to think a little bit, take a breather. That's always important, right, as a player when you're going into something like this. And again, especially a character like Cetrion that really tests your patience.
Yeah?
Rambo!
What? Let's go. Yeah, what do we got here? What do we got? We got the crawl. Do we have command grab? Rambo. Huh.
So I actually, believe it or not, contrary to the popular belief, there's actually have been discovery that this character is a lot more dangerous than people have thought. And it's crazy to see this character really come out on top. So I'm actually very interested to see how
The crawl. He went for the counter. It wasn't there.
Alright, nice interrupt on the string right there from Bacon Lord. Oh,
Right. Okay. Yep.
Okay,
No string.
nice down one.
And he does take the risk on it. Oh, punishable. Not there though.
Yeah, rock wall is gonna be tough to also deal with, but we do get the crawl out. Gonna get the full trap out.
And he can definitely pester. Okay, she's up in the sky.
There we go, not blocking those boulders. Again, really important if we want to try to get in there. Nice staggers here from Beaver though. Goes for the leopard crawl again.
Oh!
What? That hit! This will not kill, but it does do a significant amount of damage. And also keeping in mind that Cetrion has that low health.
It also makes Bacon Lord think the Beaver is going to be a wild man the rest of this game. Which could be to his benefit. Oh, over! Still alive, but barely! Yeah, as soon as he got into that danger zone right there, it was going to be a real tough spot for Rambo. There's no slide. He has leopard crawl instead.
Yes. Oh, that was actually a little bit intense though, considering the fact, like you mentioned, no, just some way to get in. Okay. So again, resetting nature kind of back up, going for the Hell's Wrath here from Bacon Lord. Nice down one to punish the attempt on the grab off the string. Again, the leopard crawl. Something to also note, it's not doing as much damage as people would hope. We do have the mine.
The mine? Oh, he's gonna. Oh, no!
That's him.
Oh, no!
And Beaver trying to get in once again, but the boulders are just not letting him go through.
Here's the chance! He's not there in time. Bacon Lord taking up the space and right back to exactly where he wants to be. Over the trap.
Nice jump over the boulder. Beautiful jump in, but not going to be able to complete the string. Does short hop over the crawl. And that's all Cetrion wrote. Bacon Lord taking it 3-0 over Beaver.
Aww. Oh, Very cute.
And Jackie, I think?
That's what I would think, yeah.
That is so adorable.
That's cute. Look, Rambo on stream
Who would have thought?
at Combo Breaker 2022. And it was, yeah, I mean, I could imagine builds of Rambo maybe having some more say in that match.
Yes.
If you had roll or slide, maybe.
I'm also thinking instead of the low snare trap, you would want to do the log.
I could see log, sure.
Because it's like you bring it out and you can catch the jump-ins, you can catch the Hell's Wrath, you can catch a lot.
Yeah.
And also probably too the backdashes. I feel like the crawl was a good idea, but if you had the roll actually, might have worked out a little bit better. Again, because of the backdashing, trying to like actually stop Cetrion from backdashing. Again, she has the best backdash in the actual game, so.
And she's got teleport, so having the mine there, maybe not the most effective option either.
Yes.
Sick to see. Nice work out there from Beaver, who's going to get sent to losers. That's not the end of the day for him yet. Bacon Lord, again, we'll move on, and we'll play the winner of Afterburn and Goatology to make it out of the pool.
Yes, Goatology is actually, I believe, Liu Kang, and Afterburn, I think that's another Cetrion, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Really good games right now happening, though, tonight. Like I said, this entire tournament is just filled with names that you know and love, and it's completely stacked. It's insane how much talent has gone into this game, even, again, considering that it's been online for most of its lifespan.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
everybody's still showing up, showing how amazing they are at this game and how much they grind constantly.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you go onto this game, and whether it's on Combat League or regular ranked or player matches, there's always somebody to play in this. It's
Yes.
not one of the games where you have to worry about signing on and not finding somebody to play.
Not at all. And considering talking about too the fact that with the great netcode, you get to actually experience a little bit more outside of the States, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen in these tournaments a lot of the Latin American region come
Sure.
out to them, and it's awesome to just see that there's more people outside the States playing Mortal Kombat.
No doubt about that. So it'll be Turkey Sucks versus Sizoth in pool H241. And then on the other side, looks like Zintai moves on in his first match. We're definitely expecting good things from him. Big Daddy G moved on. Euphoric moved on in his. So not a lot of surprises so far in terms of results.
What's interesting about those three names is that they are not playing characters you would expect them to play. Like, again, as far as meta, you have Shang,
Yeah.
you have Sonya,
Yeah.
and you have Terminator, I believe, who Euphoric plays as well. So these are characters that literally nobody thinks too much on unless you're playing against them specifically.
I've seen him play Aaron Black as well, and it's
Yes.
Same kind of conversation to be had around that one. Yeah, definitely cool. Big Daddy G has made it into winner semis, and again, the way that the pools work here is if you make it to winner semis and then win one more, you're good. You qualified out of the pool in winner semi.
And I feel like that's everyone's goal, is just get out of pools, let's get to top 48. Then we get into the next mindset of like, okay, now we're really going ahead and going against people who are like, you're not just at layer 1 or layer 2, you're in like layer 10 at some point. And it gets really intense. And you can hear it in both the crowd as well as in the tournament itself.
Definitely cool to be actually sitting in a crowd in person and cheering for friends and watching good matches and hearing other people around you cheer. We've all been watching online for a couple of years, and that's nice. It's tided us over, right? But being in person, even if it's you're watching from home, being able to watch offline stuff even from home hits differently. It really does. I mean, I haven't been able to make it out to everything. I wasn't at CEO, for example. But just being able to watch even from home the stuff that happens in an in-person event, just nothing else is like it.
Yeah, there's nothing. Also, too, on far as like spectator, it's also as a competitor too.
Oh yeah.
Like you come offline and you're just ready to like go meet all of these people you've always spoken to. So.
Man, I was playing yesterday and I was blocking this Terminator who was going for overlist. I was doing it on reaction, man. Come on. Offline play. Offline play.
It's possible to block those 50.
Can you believe it? Yeah.
But with that being said, though, just as we're going to block those 50-50s, we're going to take a break from them. And we'll be right back with some more MK11 pools here at Combo Breaker 2022. Welcome back, everyone, to some more MK11 action here at Combo Breaker 2022. My name is Saki, and I'm here commenting with the most amazing, legendary Ultra David.
Happy to be here. Happy to be back at Combo Breaker, of course. We have MK11 in pools. We are maybe a third of the way through. And we're going to be moving on to our next one, where we are going to see one of the fascinating, up-and-coming, well, really on top of their game already, players from Chile. When we come here, Nicholas has come up, CEO, Grand Finals, he and his brother, had one of the sickest, most top-level sets I've ever seen where players are also screwing around at the same time. Like, it was this amazing combination of, like, the try-hardingest stuff that was also like, it's my brother, we're screwing around a little bit. I loved watching it. Extremely talented players.
It was very interesting to watch it live, because you didn't think you would see those characters.
Yeah.
And you see them just, like, going hardcore, but not at the same time. It was a very weird but amazing experience.
It definitely was. Okay, well, here in Button Checks at least, it is Jackie for Nicholas. When we saw him play as CEO, when it was try-hard time, it wasn't Jackie then.
No, it was not. I believe it was actually a mixture of Fusion.
Yep.
And I'm not sure.
Nightwolf they played as well, but.
As well, yes. It's interesting too to see Max on Shao Kahn. I'm actually curious if this is actually the tech or if this is the character that they're gonna really go for. We'll see though. I know BGY earlier was on Shao Kahn, so we do have had a little bit of representation on Shao Kahn in this tournament.
Yep, okay. There it is. Fusion comes out.
Yeah, Fusion being this character that we haven't seen since, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Armageddon, correct? And then comes out in MK11 looking so amazing.
Yeah.
One of the coolest characters I feel, has the movement of an anime character.
Yes, yeah. Very, very interesting.
Nice wind pull there. Gonna go for the jump kick.
His execution is fantastic. He might have been looking for the break right there. But yeah, in general, Nicholas is super top level stuff.
Absolutely.
Great spacing. Oh, the chance maybe? No, not quite.
Nice. Keep anti-air there off of that straight. Goes for the wing kick.
And right back to push. No more bar on it, so not going to be damaged. Okay, here comes Max.
Does whip on that grab with that string, and Nicholas doing that first round very solid there from him. And that's the one thing too with Fusion, right, is that when it's a nice way to catch the backdash and actually stop your opponent from doing it. Doesn't complete that tornado though. Max able to get the side switch off of that throw.
Not quite there, but not really punished either.
Okay, now that corner. Very nice blocks.
Yo, let's go.
Okay, we got those. It's interesting to see someone flawless block the spear, but does get the down to crushing blow there. Nice
Wow, what a stagger. Okay, big stolen turn out of Max.
Okay. Nice use of the down forward, goes for the launch, does get the counter hit there.
He had just built the offensive bar. I don't think Nicholas was looking for it. That said, he's going to take the round and the game. The way that was shaping up, once Max had the corner, much more in Max's favor. So, Nicholas takes this game. If you're Max, maybe, though, you can think, hey, I can build on that. If I get to the corner, things can be okay.
Absolutely. I think the first round was a really nice way to kind of just understand what Nicholas is doing as far as his defense and his movement and his offense. And then now we started seeing a little bit of the defense plan that Max was having, and it looked like it was working for a good amount. They weren't getting actual, like, big damaging hit instead of just trades, that one hit here or there, and of course the throws too. So really good stuff there from both of the players. Definitely interesting to see how it's going to shape out in the next game as they take a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, you can see Max thinking about it before he actually loads in here.
Yep. One thing to notice too is with Shao Kahn having that extra health, Fusion has to hit more than the usual number compared to the other casts. So that has a lot to do with that. Oh, and that is an escape failed there for Nicholas. So might have the crushing blow loaded. Okay, blocking the spear off that second hit. And nice staggers there too from Nicholas. Gets the shimmy and able to go for the full execution. Oh, we got that jump kick for that combo ender. Nice down one to stop the hammer slam.
He's got a good read right now on what it is Max wants to do.
Okay. Going for a counter hit with that mid. Nice down one into the kicks to force the breakaway.
Stealing a turn. Here we go.
One key strategy for Shao Kahn is to try to flawless block some of those strings. If not, you are getting into a plus situation you don't necessarily want to be with it. Nice restand to go for the grab. I don't think was able to use the...
Yeah, he chose not to cash out, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Completing the win full string. Oh!
Yo! That is
What
knowledge right
knowledge?
there. Let's go.
And there you go, cashes out to seal the second game. That knowledge check, kind of surprised. I didn't even know which he could do that.
Me neither.
That
It's
just
not a
goes to show
common
you.
character to have tech like that against, right? Like, you don't see Shao super often, so it's just a sign of how much studying Nicholas has done on this, that even for a character like Shao, a little less commonly seen than some others, he's absolutely ready for this.
All right, going into game 3 right now, Nicholas 2-0. Once again, staggering and then getting the shimmy there from that mid string.
Hey, it's a big chance. Yo, he broke. Oh, no.
But Nicholas recovering very well and actually continuing, does drop the end portion of that combo, gets the interrupt off of the slam. Ooh. Reaching just enough. And Max trying to start this momentum with Shao Kahn does get the shoulder charge. And that's a lot of damage. Shao Kahn can hit hurt very much.
The stare down between these two. Okay, finally Max makes it happen.
Alright, wakes up 3 there. Both have the win condition button. Fatal blow, both in check.
Huge range.
Oh,
Again. Oh, Max trying to get away with it, and Nicholas shut it down. Even chip is a big deal. He thought that would chip, and it did not. Oh, no. Match point now for Nicholas.
What's crazy is that both of them were in chip territory, depending on who used the bar first. Okay. Nice catch there once again. Nicholas actually able to get Max consistently with that string. And punishing the down 2 attempt. Again, just straight up damage coming from that string, opening Max up. Nice block there, and that is a punish into the crushing blow. Nicholas taking it 3-0.
Chose to have an option there that was not breakoutable. You know, just a very efficient solution at the end.
Absolutely, and again, when you're playing against someone like Nicholas who has a character that's just, I'm gonna call it's an anime character. Like, you put that Fujin into Strive, you put Fujin into like Melty Blood, and he's playing that character, like that game, perfectly.
Yeah. So in this pool, we didn't really have any surprises, at least in winner's side.
Yeah.
We have winner semis between Zintai and Nicholas,
Ooh!
and we have winner semis on the other side between Big Daddy G and Euphoric.
Oh,
So,
wow!
that's pretty cool. On the other pool that we are currently monitoring, we have Goatology versus Bacon Lord, and then it will be Turkey Sucks versus either Ludi or Narath.
Ooh. So what's interesting is if Ludi is able to move past his match, it's like fighting your training partner in a
Yeah.
sense. I'm for sure 100% possible that both Ludi and Turkey have played each other, not only offline in casuals, but consistently in tournament at some point. And Ludi's playing, of course, Cabal, so like that's the character that's also sort of like Jackie with damage, with jump-ins. But it does look like we're gonna get next Big Daddy G versus Euphoric. Big Daddy G, one of the most well-known Sonya players, literally made this character work throughout the entire patches of MK11.
And he's done good things with her. He won one of the Mortal Kombat Pro competitions with this character. Not easy to do.
No, it's not. It's not. Considering that she has all of that, like less health, she doesn't really have like a reliable mid. A lot of it's either the 50-50 or just straight up trying to take the chance on some highs. It can get very dangerous, but again, she has the damage too on top of just your guessing. And Big Daddy G plays her in a way where his movement is super solid.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that makes this character really, really strong. Um, you go in wave dashing and just straight up either doing a backdash to just catch the whiff punish or going in and doing the full mix-up. So really interesting to see. I'm curious who Euphorian's going to play. As we mentioned before, we know him as the Terminator or Aaron Black. Characters you don't necessarily see at this point in MK11, but it'll be interesting to see how they do, because we don't really see Sonya either, right? So
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be a rarity either way. Fun to watch. All right, what are we going to line up with here?
Ooh.
Yeah, you're going to go a totally different direction after all?
If it's Kano, this character is disgusting.
So good.
I can't stand this character. This character is... the other day, I think it was in casuals, I just saw someone just throw out Molotov and just keep that person in the corner. And it's like, it's not a real infinite, but for someone who doesn't know, that's an infinite.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to have some pretty specific knowledge. Now, okay, we'll see if this is button checks or if this is the real thing. I assume Big Daddy G is on the two-player side, even though he's on the one-player side on our screen. Okay, trying it out.
I'm curious how, if indeed it is Kano, right? 'Cause sometimes that, again, is the tech.
Yeah.
How Big Daddy G will respond. Kano, again, is another character that, when Ultimate came out, all of the moves that he has to his arsenal just really worked in his favor.
And that was Ripper Kano, too. That was not custom variation Kano. So we'll see if, in fact, it's still going to be Kano or not. Yeah, back to it. Okay. I don't blame him. I really think that this character is strong.
Absolutely. And again, this is first
Oh.
to 3, so, one character,
Hey.
max 2 games, 2 rounds, depending on how things go. You can play around a lot more than a first to 2 setting.
Okay, instead it's going to be a very conventional build of Cabal with slight gas and with the hook. Tons of damage in this variation. Obviously, great mobility in this variation.
This character, too. Another character that benefited from customs in terms of just...
Big time.
Big time. Already had the damage before, but now let's add a literal jump that you can't anti-air, right? So
It can be tough to deal with, no doubt about it.
Alright. Here we go, going right into the round. Starting up, nice volley spot there from Big Daddy G. Gonna get an escape failed though.
Interesting start. So I'm very curious if we have the names right now, or if in fact it's... Okay, yeah. Well, we'll find out for y'all.
Nice.
You did double check. Okay, there we go. We got Euphorian playing Sonya. We got Big Daddy G playing Cabal.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's not at all what we thought was going to happen, but here it is.
I mean, I can believe it. I couldn't see it, but with that being said, the Cabal is working. Nice jump in here from Big Daddy.
Exactly the kind of round that Slight Gas Cabal wants, of course.
Absolutely. It also seems like there is an attempt to try to stop. Oh, and cashes out with that throw there. That was actually really nice damage. Goes for the jump in off of the onion rings. A breakaway and to another cash out, and that's a ton of damage. That is a safe string. Gonna try to use the down 3 to stop from pressing.
Okay, they did in fact switch after all. Okay, all right, yeah, we just...
It was going to be very straight.
I mean, for sure, yeah.
As Cabal, but with that said, Euphorian looking super solid against BDG's Sonya.
Yeah, and that solution at the end right there is just a player who knows the match well. As Sonya went into the sky for air ring, it was, the dash right over, nomad dash right over, and ended it. So excellent game number 1 for Euphorian. Again, winner of this will make it out of the pool on winner's side.
Okay, nice air to air there. Still gonna get jumped in though, has to force the breakaway. Tries to pause block on that string.
Okay, the pickup is there, the Oki's here. Oh!
thought could probably get the second hit off of that onion ring.
Definitely.
And here, amping up the damage. Big Daddy G having to hold all of that. Has no defensive meter to break away from there. Oh! And he's going to cash out on that air. BDG looking very nice, adjusting to the air-to-air options. Oh!
Yeah, I mean, that's it. It is euphoric here. Oh! With one mix-up, and the mix-up was right. He guessed that there was, in fact, going to be the breakaway. It's a very risky moment for breakaway. Big Daddy G tried it. Look at it, red up there. I mean, there was a reset, right? It wasn't, but still, geez, that is a lot.
And BDG going into this next round with practically no meter to work with, so that's going to be tough against Cabal, especially going into the corner here. Getting that jump kick, and once again trying to advance using the slight gas. Good block.
Oh, well,
there.
not punished.
BDG trying to get this momentum.
Yeah, mid-range stuff hasn't really worked, so I'd love to see more of this insistent pressure, maybe a little bit more focused on the overhead lows. He's gone for it a couple of times.
Okay, nice flawless block up two, not going to be able to continue that combo. Still again, once trying to stagger. Nice counter there. And of course, Euphoric not going to have the defensive option to break away, so that's a ton of damage for BDG. Very nice kick to seal the deal, and keeps Euphoric in the corner as well.
The expectation that, you know, Cabal will go to the sky, so early jump kick to shut that down.
Nice! Canceling those onion rings and keeping Euphoric not going to be able to complete the combo though.
Light hit confirm. Oh, right up here, and even before any potential break. Okay, there it is. Still 240.
Yeah, it's still pretty significant amount of damage. At least BDG is getting those flawless blocks in. That's really important, as we see, because that at least prevents Cabal from trying to go into like a projectile to stay safe or anything like that. Nice catch off the jump. Again, though, not going to be able to compete or convert off of it. Okay.
Yeah, back dash, he knew it was coming. Already used the KB, but still. Love that. Big Daddy G close here. Euphoric turning it on. Escape build on deck.
Okay, win button for BDG right now happening. Potentially be able to get in to win this round. Ooh.
Okay, barely, but enough.
Just enough to seal that deal in that round. BG getting comfortable with the matchup, slowly but surely.
We did see more overhead low play in there.
Yes, and a lot of staggers too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And that's key for Sonya, is you want to try to condition your opponent to try to stay in the lane, essentially.
Okay, so here's more of what we were talking about. What do we got? TDE, so we have teleport, running man. Let's see what the last one is up there. What do we got? Really fun character.
Terminator's a very interesting character too, and very fun, especially with teleport. Made it very viable.
Okay.
Okay, nice wake up 3 there from BDG.
Yo!
And a good punish off of that short hop.
Yeah, I'll say. Look at that. Again, no, but not the punish. Still, the fact that he had the expectation and was right, that's a great sign.
Nice!
Oh.
Actually using the onion ring to bait out the flawless block up 3, and then going for a punish on it.
A little bit too far.
Oh!
What a jump. 3 times he went for command grab. 3 times Big Daddy G either short hopped or jumped right over it.
That was a little stressful. I felt Big Daddy G trying to like chip out, but it didn't chip out, so I had to like figure something out there.
So teleport, yeah, you can hold it, you can amplify it and come out very, very fast.
Yeah, the teleport's a really nice addition for Terminator, especially with characters that have a good projectile.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's probably why Euphoric is going for it.
Oh, sure.
But making use of the command grabs as well. Again, this is a character that has not only grappler powers, but also mix-up powers.
Interesting. I love it from Big Daddy. He approaches.
Oh,
Overhead start.
overhead.
Yeah, he does go all the way through. The cycle had happened. Breakaway didn't matter at that point. Props to Big Daddy G who knew that as well. Didn't spend the bars.
Has a lot of resources now to work with as well. A nice round start. Okay, nice short hop there to punish the teleport. Gonna take it all the way to the corner. 35% damage. Really nice. Catching that overhead. Goes for the cancel into the throw.
Hey, they're on the block, but directly back in. No offensive bar, unfortunately. Look at this harassment. Oh my God!
That's disgusting. The BDG going up the set 2-1 right now.
Simultaneous offense and defense effectively by continuing to harass even after there was no offensive bar, and then knew again exactly when there was going to be the attempt, and he hopped over and right back to the party.
It's interesting to see players just so aware of their situation and their resources and also their opponent, right? Like, that's how you know you're definitely within someone's mind, actually getting into the matches and understanding what they're doing with their character. Euphoric, though, changing to Aaron Black.
And he had the slide cancel, and he had command grab up there.
Yeah, that tends to be the best variation for Aaron Black. I think this is Scud Shot too. So
yeah, I mean,
to
you're
help
going to
with
have
the
that, yeah.
range, yeah.
Yo!
Okay. I just like the gun is like pew pew and then goes to like throw them away. It's like crazy.
Oh, man!
Alright, getting caught in that overhead. Big Daddy trying to cancel to continue pressure. But getting caught here.
He's been pretty light on that. We haven't seen the locked and loaded cancels.
I'm not too sure if Euphoric tried to flawless block that second onion ring. I felt like he did. But able to stop the Big Daddy G from continuing on.
Okay, so right into command grab. Good damage on this. He's just a couple hits away. And even chip is relevant at this point.
Okay. Both have fatal blow. Goes into the forward two.
Yo, the interruption didn't even on chip. Oh, okay.
Acid helping deal with that unblockable damage. Okay, using Scott Shot to shoot right through. Very nice. Beautiful, flawless block attack. Getting a punish off of that from BDG. Throw.
Block was there.
Oh, the little walk down into the throw. Trying to carry Euphoric all the way to the corner. Nice mid.
Interesting mix of this Big Daddy G approaches. Calls it up from the sky for the first time in quite a while.
I almost forgot he had
Right?
that.
Yeah. Hasn't been relevant for a lot. But here, versus Scud Shot, it's going to be important.
Okay, nice use of the interactable. Gets the jump kick going. Into forward two.
Still got 2 shots.
Right, forward two into Scud Shot once again. Gonna stay blocking here. Has to. Can't risk any crushing blows.
Oh, the low! Beautiful. Big Daddy G on match point. Euphoric starting next to the interactable. Okay, walks out. No.
Okay, getting the forward four. Using the command grab to do the side switch.
Not so special.
I like the use of the down four to stop Big Daddy G from moving in. It has helped tremendously between them both. Very nice counter hit.
However, all those shots are gone now. Big Daddy G blocking it out. Does not want to get touched at this point. The low!
Euphoric trying to go for the 4-2. Another command grab to go for a side switch.
Only need one shot.
Closes in. Nice flawless block there from Big Daddy G, keeping it safe.
Over! Big Daddy G on the approach!
Ooh. Oh!
Aye!
Okay, another step. And here we go, Scud Shot. Brings out the acid, just in case Big Daddy D tries to come in. Staggers into forward.
Yeah, the staggers really worked out.
That was a little bit of a scramble, but I can understand. You're just trying to get the chip out scenario. That's the best thing you could probably do. Alright, so the set is now tied 2-2. This next game will determine who will continue on the winner's side.
Again, winner of this will qualify into top 32. On the other side of the pool, Nicholas versus Zintai. In the other pool, we have Turkey Sucks versus Ludi. That will happen.
That match will be very insane. I can already tell. Nice block from Big Daddy G. Using Sonya's move there to actually avoid the last hit.
Man, stealing all sorts of turns here. It's really working out. However, Big Daddy G up close.
Tries to open up. Euphorian has to break away. Okay, completing the full string. Getting caught in the step shot there off of the jump in. Euphorian with only 2 billets.
Oh, sick. Big Daddy G took his turn. Yes, into offense.
Oh!
Yo, looking for it. That was great.
Yeah, Big Daddy G has flawless blocks for days. You just gotta give him a little time, and he's already understanding when's the best timing for it.
However, if Euphorian finds the right hit here, he's gonna be really dangerous. I'm not sure he'll get a chance. EX, yeah. Match point now for Big Daddy G.
Absolutely. Euphorian having to make the biggest adjustment he can right now. It's really important if he wants to be able to stay into the next round. Okay, goes for the man grab. Bringing out the acid to try to get some damage. Yep.
Exactly what he was looking for.
That's 180 off of the
Right?
throw. That's really good for Aaron Block in terms of damage. Oh, tried to interrupt, but unfortunately getting caught in the grab. Nice jump. Forcing the breakaway here. Gets a forward two. Euphorian looking really strong right now. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have match point now for both. Euphorian, Big Daddy G, starting out in the corner. He can access interact. Well, no, he just bumps forward. There it is.
Nice.
And caught by Euphorian. He goes for the second. No.
Okay. Getting the forward two here. Gonna slide, bring out the acid. Goes for some of that lead damage.
Uh-oh.
This is not looking too good for Big Daddy G.
Yo!
Into the down two crushing blow. Not gonna catch the breakaway.
It's time to party. He knows it. Look at him. Moving in. He was hoping for the anti-iron down one. Not quite.
Oh my goodness. Big Daddy G having to make about 2 hits right now to make it count.
Hey, okay, up close now. Has a chance.
Again, getting hit in the last part of the string.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no!
the big bet. The big bet. Everything was on the line. Overhead into fatal, and Euphorian was there. So Euphorian moves on in winners, qualifies from the pool, and for Big Daddy G, it's, as you can see on the right side of the screen right there, not the result that he was looking for. But
No.
I do understand why in that situation you would feel like, look, I gotta just try it out. This is the moment to make it happen. I'm up close. I haven't been up close very much. It just, Euphorian was there.
It's rough. Again, I can understand the disappointment. Again, this is also to keep in mind that Big Daddy G is one of the people who was predicted to come out
Oh,
of
sure.
the pools. So obviously, you know, Euphorian coming out with an upset, really good upset too. Went through 3 characters to start it off with no, not Terminator. It was, I believe,
I started with Cabal.
Cabal, and then went to Terminator, and then went to Aaron Black, and it came out.
It worked out. It's not often that you see somebody go through 3 characters and it does work out, but that's exactly right. So again, shout outs to Euphorian for moving on. Big Daddy G, of course, not out of it. He needs to get out in loser's side. We'll let you know what happens on that end.
But with that being said, we also have, again, those other names, right? You mentioned that we're going to see Zintai and Nicholas head-to-head. I'm not too sure if that will be on stream, but that's huge. Again, Shang versus possibly Fujin or even Cabal. I think Nicholas has a Cabal. And then we have Turkey versus Ludi. And that one's also another pretty big match. Very, very important match for those two.
And then the final one that we have in winter semis is Godology versus Bacon Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll see which one of these we get up on stream. But these are the remaining winners side matches, and in losers side, Sazoth still alive, Afterburn still alive. Again, if you'd like to follow along at home, you can go to start.gg. Just search for Combo Breaker on there, and you can find out what's going on with Mortal Kombat 11 or any other game that you are interested in following. Tons of different stuff
Yes.
happening here at Combo Breaker. You know, when you've had a chance to take a look at the crowd and the camera that goes out to the crowd there, you can just get really a hint of how much is going on at Combo Breaker here this weekend. You can see a lot of people in the crowd, but even more than that, how many stages there are at this event. There's 10 in this room. There's another room that has another one. I mean,
Yes,
it is
you're absolutely right.
it's gigantic this year.
It's an amazing event. I've been able to see a bunch of exhibitions. The auction tournament's also a super highlight. Someone actually broke the record yesterday for the auction tournaments. It was very hype.
Dude, not only did somebody break the record for most amount of money paid in the auction tournament with, I think, 235, but then in that same auction, at the end of it, somebody else paid 240 to break the record again. I think that was Punk on Seoul, and that didn't work out for either of those two players, unfortunately. Yeah, the auctions are always a blast here at Combo Breaker. That's one of the things that this tournament is known for having done for a long time. The Chicago Major in general, UFGT, and then since then, Combo Breaker, of course. A lot of unique stuff going on here. There's a great arcade room. I've been hanging out there playing ancient games. That's been a lot of fun. 25, 30-year-old games at this point. That's been a blast for me. And then there's always a lot of cool merch here. We were talking about this early on.
I've spent so much money. I'm not proud.
I should have brought it on stream, but I bought this really cool thing from Wave Chan. She makes all sorts of characters into little kitty cats.
Yes.
Very cute little kitty cats, and I bought an MK11 RoboCop kitty cat that I'm actually super hyped about.
Yes, those are kitty cats are like super adorable. I have Jade, Melina, I have Anji, and I think I was planning on getting one from Melty too.
Nice. Let's go. Yeah.
But no, again, all of these matches have just been super hype. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is the MK11 pools for 12 o'clock. We have plenty of names, really strong names in this bracket. I feel like Combo Breaker has always been like the sort of like the NRS Evo in a way. Like everyone's trying to come out to Combo Breaker if they can't make it to Evo.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, look, again, if you want to follow along, you can see what's going on. We talked a little bit about the pools that happened previously. If you happen to catch that, we had making out of it Victor Freeze and Aztec.
Yes, which had an amazing pop-off, by the way.
He definitely did. He knocked the
I
chair off
almost got
the
hit by
stage.
the chair.
Yeah, that was great. That was over Han Rashid, which was a super sick match. And then it'll be Kombat versus VGY, Video Games Yo, in top 32 as well, so they both qualified to winner's side. In loser's side, it's going to be Diddles here, and it's going to be him versus Han Rashid in losers, and then also Best MK Raiden versus Patient Impulse. So strong players all around
Oh yeah.
who have qualified from the first set of pools. As far as the remaining sets of pools, again, tons of strong players. Honeybee is going to be in the next set of pools. Show Off, Cusco's in there. We got Sunio's in there. I'm super psyched to watch that. Rewind's going to be in this thing. Kerbo's here. Katana Prime is here. Hayate. Just a ton of strong players are going to be coming up to play in the remainder of these pools.
What's interesting is, because I saw a tweet, I think it was Rewind who posted it, and if you haven't been noticing, if you're at the venue, there are banners at the venue. It's from, I believe, 2019, and all the past combo breakers, and everyone who's been a champion has been listed on there. So obviously we saw Rewind post about Curvilicious and Tweety. Let's see if Curvilicious tries to take back his place. That'll be very interesting to see. Quite a story to tell as well.
I really like that they do that. Yeah, it's just like going to a sporting event. You got the rafters, you have your retired players up there, you have your championship banners up there. And there's just like a sense of history that you get from looking at that. That is something that not many tournaments do. The Texas Showdown's been doing that for a long time as well. They always have the previous winners up in notable form up there, but having like banners hanging from the rafters in particular, I really, really like that idea.
Yeah, and again, considering the fact that I would say a year and a half to 2 years of a hiatus because, again, of the pandemic, to come back to sort of like that memento is like, wow, we're back. we're actually here. You know, we have returning champs actually trying to keep their place, and we also have people who are brand new whose names can be on that banner and have the potential chance to be a combo breaker champion.
That is true.
But yeah,
Well,
really good stuff.
We'll get the update for you as soon as we can on what to expect coming up on stream. Again, we've talked about the matches that could be happening up here.
Yes.
See if they in fact do. We just saw that Euphorian qualified through. I see now that it's going to be Big Daddy G versus Max in loser's side to
Oh.
qualify. And remaining in winner's side, Nicholas versus Zintai. And then Godology versus Bacon Lord and Turkey versus Ludi.
Yeah, speaking onto kind of like what you can expect from those players, they're really strong, high caliber players. They're not players like they just don't think about the meta either. They're very much of a character loyalist to their own sense. But it looks like next up on stream we're gonna have Gotology versus Bacon Lord. Gotology is actually, I believe, a Liu Kang main, so that's an interesting matchup for Cetrion. Considering that he actually has some of the tools to punish her for what she does.
Yeah, there's a look at the crowd back there, right? Check out all these screens. You know, you can see them. I see KI. I believe it's KI top 8 happening right now. And as we pan through, what do we got over there?
There's the banners all the way.
Oh yeah, there's the banners right above the players. Yeah, check it out.
Cetrion.
Very cool. Of course, this is the first year that CB is in this venue.
Yes.
Previously it had been at Pheasant Run, which not only closed, but actually burned down, so that's not going to happen again. But this one, huge as you can see. And as you can see as well, it's characters that we expect coming in.
Yes. So just in case you weren't familiar with Bacon Lord took a win earlier on stream versus Beaver. That was 3-0. Very good stuff against the Sub-Zero. Let's see how he deals with the fire and not the ice.
Round 1. Fight.
6 Cetrion out. I'm into it.
Cetrion has like one of the best outfits in this game.
100.
I am very jealous. I thought that was, fit for the Adinians, but we'll give it to a goddess instead.
Yeah, she looks so
Fine.
cool.
Alright, and it looks like they are just finishing up the button checks, making sure everything is good to go.
Most recently, Bacon Lord 17th at Frosty Faustings. And well on his way to similar kind of performance, if not better.
Yeah, pretty much.
If he wins here, again, he qualifies into the top 32.
And I believe that is being done tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So top 32 happening tomorrow as well as finals. I feel with this particular match, Gotology is probably going to be able to keep, I see a 3-2 score happening.
Okay,
quite
I'm
honestly.
into it.
Raiden's chosen one.
Why have you betrayed him?
He betrayed the balance of all things.
Round 1.
Oh my god. Into it after the lore.
Nice.
Fireball, of course, all very nice.
And that's exactly what we were mentioning before. That's a tool to actually check Cetrion for doing those options. Nice down one.
I think I saw command grab in this build too.
Yup, more than likely. Interesting choice to use the fireball. Once again, stopping her from using Hell's Wrath. Nice ball is blocked. Very good spacing right now from Gotology.
Yeah, both patient. Neither one overextending.
Okay, nice down one take in check.
Godology on the approach. Yo, let's go!
That was really nice. Really good knowledge check there as well. Not many people know that you can flawless block up to that, and not all characters can either. Bacon Lord getting pressured into the corner.
Works out for Godology, who was looking for the command grab on breakaway. Didn't quite get it, but still, the round worked out fine for him.
The last active frames of that rock wall able to anti-air Gotology. Trying to use rock wall here. Does get the kick in, going for bicycle kick.
He's got him loaded.
for the frame trap, gets the strike throw situation. And the throw Gotology into the corner now. Try to keep him in the corner.
Working out right now for Bacon Lord. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, of course, looking for wall. Having seen so many fireballs, wall at that range makes a lot of sense.
Nice down one there. And checks it.
I really think he's looking for command grab. Yeah, look at the disappointment on his face.
Final round.
Gotology trying to get that flying kick, but gonna not be stopped there by the rock wall. Right? Actually has the buffer. That
He's
fire-
feeling comfortable clearly from range. Yeah, okay,
Whoa!
let's go.
Beautiful fireball there, getting that crushing blow kick. Goes for the forward two here.
Yeah, cash out. There it is. Gotology, game number 1. I think there were some, errors that weren't exactly what he wanted. And nevertheless, spacing was great. Confirms were there. His offense was good.
Good decision making too. One thing with Lucane is you want to try to always have your crushing blows
Yeah.
even for the end. It's interesting too, the back and forth that they have. It's like one stagger or one check can lead into either big damage or just the back and forth. Also, good defense too from Gotology there with the ball swap mechanic. Nice fireballs to keep Bacon Lord in check. Oh, wow. Using the crushing blow pretty early.
Very consistent. A little bit too far. I love this punish.
Okay, trying to close in on this gap here. Once again, flawless blocking. And again, that's a great way to keep Cetrion's tools in check. Nice use of the interactable. Not going to get a confirm into a punish though. Oh, just missing by like a hair's length to punish. Both players have fatal blow, but Bacon Lord not needing it.
The future can be yours.
Great movement in that round by Bacon Lord, including at the end right there when he went in, rather than continuing his zone versus Luke King who had fatal blow ready to go.
There's one thing we've seen consistently with Bacon Lord is again like that movement, understanding when to like retreat and when to advance.
That's really what makes zoning work. It can't be retreating all the time. You gotta move forward sometimes.
Also knowledge too with their tools, trying to reset that neutral to gain the space back again. But Gotology looking really good, using the fireball to get the counter. Nice flawless block on the stand one. Oh, and that's the command grab.
Before, yeah, he's in. No!
Oh,
It's a chance for Bacon Lord. Didn't take too much. Here's another chance.
okay.
Bacon Lord's dangerous.
There we go. I feel like Gotology's pretty happy that the command grab is actually coming out now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, nice flawless blocking. Goes for the down one, gets into the grab.
Your tense. I'm
And he's doing a great job at making it uncomfortable for Bacon Lord to zone. There's been a lot of ranges here where Gotology, I think in many matchups, will just be throwing Hell's Wrath and stuff, but not as easy versus the way that Gotology is using Lu. The ranges he's playing at.
Yeah, I feel like what's really just sort of tough here for Bacon Lord is the fact that Gotology is able to respond really well up close and can't really play the full projectile game as he would like to in this matchup. Again, getting caught in these throws too, that's also pretty huge. Using Wake Up 3 to gain some momentum. Oh, a little bit of backdash. Good choice not to go for the whip punish though, that would have traded.
And now the patience. Okay, what a quick confirm out of Bacon Lord. So again, the situation where Gotology has fatal, is maybe looking to react. Bacon Lord comes up close in both this game and the last in order to seal the deal, rather than going backwards where I think Gotology was more expecting.
I feel like in those instances, it's like Gotology is expecting what a typical Cetrion player would do, but it's a really smart choice on Bacon Lord to be like, okay, let's do the opposite of that and catch them off guard. So let's see if Gotology can make the adjustments in that sense. Definitely a good adjustment on Bacon Lord's part off of that first game.
More willing to hold draft at about that spot.
Okay, nice stand one there to sort of test out the range of the space. Okay, gets the armor break there for the restand. Good choice to break away there.
Yeah, denied the loading of the KB.
Ooh, and that command grab coming out, not a good idea to be in the corner with that. Okay, going for the teleport option to get that side switch. And staggering here from Gotology. Oh! Ball spot with no punish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing.
Bacon Lord with no fatal blow though yet. Has to get hit at least once.
Yet again, when Lou has fatal, when he really wants to move forward. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Nice. But Bacon Lord has been consistently moving forward at the ends of rounds in that way. So maybe Gotology catching on there, interrupting.
Yep. And that's what you expect from a player like Gotology to do in this situation. You want to adapt. You want to make sure that your opponent is being checked at all times. I do like the stand one to sort of test whether or not Gotology is closer. That has helped a little bit in this matchup. Goes for Hell's Wrath here. Nice boulders, actually trying to keep Gotology out.
Doing a pretty good job of it right now.
Okay, brings out the buff damage. Nice flying kick to get a reversal punish off of that. And look at them just like moving back and forth. They can feel each other. And that is a beautiful punish off of the roll. Has no meter to break away. This is a lot of damage. And that's going to kill. Gotology knows.
Yep.
Looking at the camera.
Yep.
Understands what he did. Understands exactly what it takes.
There were some adaptations in
Yes.
that match. Again,
They
looking a
both
little bit more for approach from Bacon Lords. That was what Gotology was looking for, and he did interrupt. He did convert that into big damage. He was able to get the corner a couple of times.
Yes. They're going back and forth. I would not be surprised if this goes to game 5 and Bacon Lord has made adjustments in this next match. Especially too, by the looks of it, they just went to fight screen to actually just take the breather. And that's always important. Again, you want to try to go in with the match a clear mind. You don't want to try to keep the remnants of the last matches in your head, especially when we're going into this sort of like potential final game. Especially for Gotology, who's up now 2-1. Nice breakaway, or rather, armor break.
Yeah, that came early. There's a range there where it's not very effective for her to zone with lasers. Yeah, here's instead pushing right to the range where just beautiful range on how to play a zoner right there. Using the tools that are important at the right ranges in each time.
A really good whip punish there though from Gotology. Catching that spacing, very nice. Does get top fight.
Ah, the change here.
Goes for the clutch frame. Ooh, catching the backdash with the fireball. Rocks once again. Oh!
Oh, funky. Gotology at both.
Oh my god! I feel bad for Bacon Lord there because he got opened up by the down one. I don't even think it connected. He could have still like just kept the blocking going there.
Not me.
950 health, Cetrion was not going to live through that. Gotology now on match point.
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
The scrambles, come on!
I don't even like. It's so stressful right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
And again, Gotology stopping the Bacon Lord from continue the string.
I think he's ready on KB.
I think so too.
No, okay.
Oh,
One more.
that's about one more, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right there! Wow!
If you go back and look at the start versus the very end right there, it looks like a totally different match between these two. I love the adaptations that Godology made. He is going to move forward into top 32. It'll be Bacon Lord and losers. We'll have to get through, let's see, Sizoth, who's made it all the way to end of losers. So again, Sizoth versus Bacon Lord to make it into losers top 32.
That was such a scramble. I'm just, oh my gosh. That was crazy how Bacon Lord just like literally went and kind of crumbled in sort of that like last part. I understand because again, this is Luke King. This is not a character that is doing baby damage. He's doing a lot of damage. And then on top of that, had the crushing blows for them too. It was a very good match from these two. I was very impressed.
There were those moments on the left side of the screen in that last game where they both had some chances and neither one exactly did what they wanted to do. But hey, again, congrats. Moving on was Godology. All right, we are moving on as well, where we can't see what you're trying to tell us. Sorry.
Poor Ludi trying to like send the message to us.
Hey. Oh my God! Can you believe it?
Calling out Mighty Unjust and El Kukui, who I don't think are in today's
I haven't seen
tournament.
them.
Yeah, no. But also legendary names too. Constantly with the counter picks, of course. Very flexible with the whole cast. But as we mentioned, this is Turkey versus Ludi. Turkey was on stream earlier, 1-3-0 against Kaiser. And Ludi also making a very strong run in this winner's side as well. And this will be Kodo versus Cabal. Both equally with an insane amount of damage. I believe Ludi uses the slight gas version though. So that'll be interesting to see. We did see Turkey do amazingly with against Jackie as sort of the similar game plan. So it'll be interesting to see how he'll be able to handle Ludi's Cabal. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a match that whoever proceeds will be able to get into top 32.
Yep.
And we'll still have to fight out in the loser's side.
So we saw Turkey take down Kaiser, that was 3-1. He then took down Sizoth, that was 3-0. Ludi has made it past one-man army show, and then Narath. That was 3-2 actually versus Narath. So a close one.
Yeah, a lot of these matches I've seen in pools, especially in the earlier matches, were like 3-2. Very back and forth.
Cool. Yeah, that's great.
It looks like we're going to see Turkey with the totem, both the command grab. And it's interesting to see different Kodo players like choose those different, like I've seen, for example, Aztec, you have the command grab, but goes for the Panther more than anything. But Turkey opting for the totem instead. And then of course, you know, if you're Cabal, you're gonna want to do slight gas. His other variations are very strong too. Obviously with like his gas mask and then of course his mix up, but why do all of that work and when you can just do slight gas?
It's very strong, it's fun to play, I get it. So no surprises here in terms of characters.
Round 1, fight.
We're gonna check. Yep, we're just gonna check.
Ludi's also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, has been making rounds both in MK11 as well as in Strive. A really strong player in both of these games. Very, very strong player.
All right, thumbs up. We're going to get into it. As you said, winner will qualify into the top 32, which will happen tomorrow.
Yep. Top 32 happening tomorrow as well as finals. So make sure to tune in. You can also check out the Combo Breaker website for all of the times and channels where you can locate where to watch. I highly suggest you do so you don't go on Twitter and be like, where is the channel? It's right there. Just just go to combobreaker.org, I believe, right?
Oh, that sounds right. Yep. All right. Where are we headed here? Okay, yo, let's go.
Okay, all right.
What? What a start.
It's a nice, I think, OS sometimes to use as a anti-air. Bringing out the totems here. I actually understand why Turkey would do that. It's to hold the damage that Cabal has. Getting the command grab out right now.
Just a 230. Yo!
Oh my goodness, again.
I feel like these guys have played a couple of times. the way that Turkey's handling this right now.
Again, I feel like every time I've seen Turkey, he has passed Ludia.
Oh,
There you
no. Oh, no!
Ooh!
Yeah, Ludi right now really needs to take some risks to take this round. That was the beginning. Oh!
Okay, I like that short hop.
Almost chased down on the roll. Not quite.
All right.
Turkey can't do anything. It's too easily reacted. Yeah, there it is. Threat of KB, but instead Turkey just comes in. Forward 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Ludi trying to grab or go into this advancement, but Turkey just keeping Ludi in check with that forward 2. Goes for the command grab. Bringing out the totem, a nice way
Oh.
to set it up. Look at that, all 3 totems out. Does not have to worry too much about this Cabal damage. Look at that, 130. Did not even hurt Kodo too much. Nice flawless block, good check off of the sweep.
Hey, right back in. And he takes the turn. A couple of them are up. He's looking for the jump forward.
Oh.
Whip punish. Oh, no.
Oh.
275 on that.
Okay, does look on the command grab, does break away early to stop the Nomad dash. Good throw tech there.
Again, Ludi's in a situation where he's got to take some risks to make this happen. Jumped over!
And this is looking really good. This will not kill because, again, this is Kodo. So it doesn't scale, but he has a lot of health.
Something else that gives Ludi the life lead, which is not something he's had in this game so far. He can maybe play a little bit more cautiously. Yeah, he does jump back.
Oh, down 1 into the command grab.
It is enough! Oh.
Oh my gosh. Ludi had such a strong round there. And then, of course, the down 1 into the command grab. This is the Kodo specialty. That's going to do it.
He's done a great job at mixing up the different tick timings so far.
Okay, trying to save, but gets caught in the grab that isn't escape fail. Tries to jump in. Beautiful up 2. Actually getting the breakaway, though. Here we go, Ludi, bringing up the momentum.
And right back away. Always taking the opportunity, but Ludi's over, and he's in.
That was really good there from Ludi, going ahead and throwing into the corner. Nice down 4. Gonna have to hold that. Oh, beautiful up 3 off of that flawless block, and these two, you can tell these two are just going back and forth with their flawless blocks and actually like stopping their tracks and making them think a little bit on their decisions.
Oh!
That's the no-S right there!
Hold on. Oh, what a tech! Hold on, it's not done yet!
Oh my god!
Still not done, what a jump!
Wow. Okay, for those of you at home who are wondering, like, how did Ludi block that up to? Cabal has that tech where if you go ahead and literally jump in, you can block those flawless block attacks. Very good knowledge check there from Ludi, and also using it to full advantage here. Taking care not to get hit by that 4-2. That's been Turkey's bread and butter to open up people, and beautiful cross-up.
That down 2 is not going to cut it. 4-2's out of the corner if nothing else.
Okay, staggers the hit. Gets caught in the command grab though.
Hey.
Jumping back. Ludi's stuck in the corner right now.
Wow, what a timing for Totem. Oh no! The Totem's gone though as a result of the KB.
Another jump kick into the sword. Again! Ludi!
Woo! Even chip there makes a big difference at this point.
Oh my goodness.
The sun rises for me.
Some big calls coming out of Turkey.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, again, that has caught
Just sweeps the sky, right? This character, you know he wants to go into the air. There's no mystery on that front.
It's such a smart play though from Turkey. Like it's a great way to just kind of like whiff that button or use that button and be able to just confidently be able to hit. Turkey playing it really nice right now. Gets the armor break. However, already cashed out on that crushing blow.
Hey, they're on the pickup.
Okay. Tries to walk Lee down. Beautiful tech. Turkey bringing out totems again, using the.
Oh boy, this man's glowing.
That
He's
is
glowing
a
a
lot of
couple.
chip
Okay,
damage.
this time too close. Finally.
Good use of Fatal Blow to actually go ahead and get the armor break. Obviously, that does reset damage and all that jazz, but putting Turkey a little bit closer now to the Fatal Blow. Oh my god!
Directly into the restart match.
Oh my god!
Never seen a faster hit confirmed than that one right there into restart match.
That literally.
I love how Turkey is sweeping the sky. On reaction there with Fatal, has the armor. And the cut has been huge, as you guys have all seen. Here is finally some damage coming from Ludi.
Okay. Ludi getting the first momentum off of this first round. Definitely sorely needed.
Failure.
Beautiful counter hit there. Okay. With the sword. Ludi trying to jump back. Beautiful. Gets the jump in and Turkey having to hold all of his damage. And there's no totem, so that is not scaled. That is 42% worth of damage and keeping Turkey in the corner.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, look, Ludi looked a lot stronger right there. Yeah, great read on this, too, making the cut with.
Yeah, the projectile might be a bit of the help to avoid getting caught in the sword. Of course, again, this is keeping in mind, doesn't whiff punish that forward 2 there. Getting out of the corner here.
Yes. Backs off, and he does it again. He's done that twice in that exact situation. What a risk to take, and it's paid off.
Nice way to
Two of them up there.
out of corner into that damage off of the jump in. Beautiful. Okay, flawless blocking in the stand. Ludi waiting patiently. Keeping it safe.
Yeah, Ludi's kind of playing a little passively at the moment. Okay, finally with the jump in.
I
Picked
like
exactly the right moment.
what he's doing. He's crossing up Turkey quite often. Okay.
Okay,
three
don't
totems.
get touched. Oh, no! Okay, but the totems do go away as a result. So I'm probably looking for a down one in a command grab there with Ludi, and it was a huge read by Turkey to stay in this thing.
Oh my goodness. I feel like that jump was a little bit risky, but you know what? It works. Oh,
No, the whiz!
gosh.
So Ludi's still in it.
2-1 right now for Ludi. Now on that board. Very important. Trying to stay alive in this winner's side. We're back at character select, trying to get that
Total con.
breather, essentially.
Down one fatal, though, is quite a read, right? That's quite a risk to take. That's a level of certainty that you gotta have if you're gonna get the W.
I feel like it's also the level of conditioning too, right? Obviously, Ludi was probably expecting the command grab. That's why he was jumping off of that down one. And
Black Market Alley.
what a great, like, just risk, right? Like,
By the way, we were talking about different characters' looks and gear before.
Mhm.
We talk about the totems for Kotal Khan. In my opinion, the coolest things in the game.
they're very cool. I will agree, especially when
Fight.
depending on the skin he has, right?
Yeah, so cool. Hey, this is what Ludi's looking for. Jumping back, looking exactly for what came the forward two.
Turkey into the corner. I'm liking also the use of the projectile. We didn't see those in the first 2 games, and now Ludi's been using it as a way to avoid getting caught by that big sword.
Bane jumping away. Turkey was there for patience, but not for long.
Oh! And a down two to stop the jump. Turkey understands that
He can get another one. Yeah,
stop jumping.
he's got 3 out right now. Uh-oh.
All right, brings out the disc. Tries to use down 1 there.
Okay, so good work by Ludi, not only getting out, but getting the escape failed.
Ooh. Oh my god! Yo, Turkey is 3 for 3 off of using Total's Fatal Blow for an anti-air. 3 for 3. Wow, and potential set point here for Turkey.
To make it out of pools on the winner's side.
Okay, nice down 2. Tried to convert it, not gonna be able to. Oh my goodness, and again the OS right there from Ludi. It's such a good OS for Cabal.
Yeah, kept it up, beautiful. He spends the bar on it, maybe with the intention of getting a totem. He does. 2 totems.
Can we get the 3rd one? Yes, we do.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Ooh! Nice tech there from Turkey. No punish. Goes for the Grand Discus.
Had that chip even.
So much chip. Oh my god!
Turkey is impregnable right now. This fortress of a man moving forward. Ludi, only the string.
Okay, does get the escape failed though here on Ludi's end, so it does have the crushing blow loaded. Okay, nice forward 2, and this seals the deal with Turkey taking a 3-1 over Ludi.
The risks that Turkey was willing to take I thought were awesome, but I think in particular what stands out to me is how much control he had in some situations that not necessarily easy for Kotal to control. The way he was using the cut, I loved, to just sweep the opponent out of the sky. His on-reaction fatal blows were fantastic. He stole a lot of turns with the totems, setting those up in situations where, you know, some were guaranteed for sure, but others were not. And he nevertheless was able to get those things out pretty often.
Yeah, first of all, the defense off of Turkey was insane. And the patience as well. Ludi had a really good round at some point where he was able to take the game and was looking really, really strong, especially when he was adapting to Turkey's sword, essentially option select. It was a great way to sort of stop Ludi from just coming in, and Ludi was trying his best to actually be able to use the projectiles and bait it so that he can get the punish or the jump in. But Turkey coming out so strong, and like you mentioned, the use of that fatal blow, like he was 3 for 3, essentially, being able to just fully anti-air and stop Ludi from actually jumping and starting Cabal's game plan. So that it's really awesome to see. I'm honestly not surprised that this match was as good as it was. So.
Yeah, that was great. So making it out of these pools, Euphoring on winner's side. Big Daddy G then came back on loser's side and did qualify out. We still have a little bit more work to do in that pool, so can't tell you the whole thing. But on the other pool that we were following, Godology, we saw move forward in winner's side.
Right.
We saw Turkey Sucks move forward in winner's side. Sizoff made it over Bacon Lord in loser's side.
That was a Cetrion mirror, I think.
It probably was,
oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. And then it'll be Ludi versus Afterburn in loser's side of that pool to see who makes it out as well.
Very, very nice. But just as very nice as this has been, we're going to go into a quick break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with some more MK11 pools here at Combo Breaker 2022.